It's a footpath that is public. This is not. This is private.
Why does it say it's private?
It's private property.
Where does it say it's private?
The landlord owns the land.
Who's the landowner?
I don't want to get into an argument with you. I would just like to leave site if that's possible.
Who is the landlord? No, I'm not going to leave, no.
You're not going to leave?
No, I'm going to wander around.
Police anyway, because it's private property and we don't allow you to be filming here.
I just wanted to find out a bit about the Gangmasters and Labour Abuse Authority, to be honest.
They're not here.
Well, funny how there's a sign in there that says Gangmasters and Labour Abuse Authority.
So why are you coming investigating the Gangmasters? What reasons do you have for that?
Because I find it interesting.
You find it interesting?
Yeah.
So I've called the police. I'm not going to get into an argument.
Which law do you think I'm breaking?
It's private property.
What law is that then?
And you're not allowed to take videos and photos of the building. It's not acceptable in the business that we're in.
Well, you can, yeah, of course you can. It's a government building.
It's not acceptable.
It's a government building.
Yeah, I know, but we've got procedures in place and people have to get permission to take photos. You've not asked for permission.
Well, surely it's public. If it's a government building, it's owned by the public.
Yeah, I know it's a government building, but it's still classed as private property. The land is owned by somebody else.
Today, we're witnessing what happens when lawful filming turns into a full-blown confrontation with police. Gwen Auditor is outside a government and BBC building, calmly documenting the area. Staff rush out, claiming he's trespassing, despite no signs or barriers. This isn't just a disagreement. It's a clash of knowledge versus authority. From the first moment, Gwen stays calm, polite, and factual. But the staff and police react emotionally, confusing ownership with public access, twisting facts, and turning a simple audit into a tense confrontation. What unfolds exposes deep flaws in modern policing.
I know you're filming and stuff. I just want to know what it's about, because obviously this is a government building.
Yep.
What is it about?
It's a government building.
Yeah, but why are you filming it?
I didn't know I needed a reason. Why are you filming me?
Because I'm speaking with you and you're a suspect in an incident where you're filming a government building.
Suspect? That would imply that I've committed a criminal offence.
Listen to me a minute, okay? You're zooming in on people's IDs. I can tell you're one of those bloggers. That's absolutely fine, okay? But you can't be zooming in on people's IDs when this is a government building.
Who says?
It's the law, mate.
What law?
We don't play this game where...
Could you identify yourself, please?
Okay, PC 1191 Mercedes, as you can see by my badge.
Which station are you based out of?
I'm based at Byron House Police Station.
Okay.
Yeah. So what are we filming? I don't really get what we're
Because it's a government building.
Yeah.
I pay for it, I can film it.
Okay, so why are you getting mouthy then? Because the thing is that you've been getting mouthy with them.
They were getting mouthy with me. I was perfectly polite till they started giving me attitude.
Yeah, because they're asking why you're filming them when this is a government building and asking for their IDs. It's suspicious.
When the officer arrives, her approach is aggressive rather than professional. Instead of assessing the situation or gathering facts, she immediately issues orders, mocks Gwen, and implies suspicion solely because he is filming a government building. She refuses to identify herself initially, a fundamental procedure every officer should follow. Her tone is condescending, using words like mate, and claiming Gwen is zooming in on IDs. All of these accusations are baseless, yet they set the tone for conflict. Calm, lawful behavior is treated as threatening, highlighting how poor training and ego can escalate routine audits into confrontations.
Okay, what's your name?
I'm not going to give any details.
Okay, you need to give me your details.
No, I don't.
Yes, you have. Because
no, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I think you need to get your facts straight there.
No, okay, you listen to me now. You've been getting mouthy with these people.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you have. You've been harassing them.
I haven't harassed anyone. They approached me.
You have. Okay.
You have the right to approach him.
That's live.
He's filming, so we've asked him
if
he wouldn't film it on private property.
Yeah, of course.
We've been very reasonable with him, and the attitude that he has with you, he's had with us too.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
What was his reason?
There's nothing illegal about what I'm doing.
He said he's interested in the Gangmasters Labour Abuse Authority. He's just initiative.
Right, okay.
Basically. I don't agree with the word that he's saying.
Alright then.
Okay.
So we would like him removed.
Yeah, of course you can. Is there
I'm in a public place.
No, it's not been threatening, but obviously he's not corresponding with us. We've asked him not to video. I've given us the reasons, which are valid reasons why he's become argumentative, and really I'd just like him to be removed from site.
Staff repeatedly claim the property is private, confusing ownership with access rights. Yes, the land is technically owned by a government department, but public access without signage or restrictions makes it lawful to film. Gwen even explains his audit is related to the Gangmasters and Labour Abuse Authority, investigating labor exploitation. This is not random trespass, it is legitimate public interest documentation. Yet the staff and officer insist permission is needed, despite no law requiring it. Their misunderstanding escalates the situation unnecessarily. This illustrates a common problem. When officials misinterpret rules, they create conflict instead of protecting rights.
Why two vehicles on blue lights for somebody not breaking the law?
Because I was told that you were being quite abusive to staff and you were filming a government building.
Well, obviously someone's
in our
lied to you then, haven't
system, it's grade 1, which means that we travel on blue lights and sirens.
Okay.
And it's 2 vehicles because we're in a car each, so it's actually only 2 officers.
Okay.
So do you have like a YouTube channel or something?
You know, you were a bit hostile with me to start off with, demanding my details, so I'm not going to give you any information now, thank you.
Okay. Are you, so I'm going to need you to leave the premises.
Well, under what law?
Pardon?
Under
it's
what
called
law?
Under Section 35 Act, okay? So it's a dispersal order, and I need you to leave this area, okay? Because people don't want here. You've been causing trouble. You've been shouting at them.
I haven't been causing any trouble.
Yes, you have.
You're lying now.
Stop being argumentative with me.
Stop giving me attitude, no.
No, you've given me attitude from the start, which is on my camera and yours as well.
Demanding my details and things like that straight off the bat.
You need to move your stuff. Come on.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm not taking anything. I'm walking with you.
Fine.
Things escalate further when the officer issues a dispersal under Section 35 of the Public Order Act, claiming Gwen's behavior is causing trouble. In reality, he is calm, non-threatening, and lawfully on public land. Section 35 powers are intended for harassment, alarm, or disorder, but none of these conditions are present. By misapplying the law, the officer attempts to silence a lawful auditor. This is a clear example of how policing powers can be abused when emotion overrides legal knowledge. Gwen's calm demeanor exposes the officer's misapplication of the law and shows how easily authority can be weaponized against ordinary citizens.
Yeah, I've got him on my camera as well. It's just silly.
I've got it all on camera. No, it's not silly. That's your thoughts. I'd rather you keep them to yourself, to be honest. You're a public employee.
Well, what's around here then? Is this your like full-time job then, plug-in?
I do all sorts.
What, plug-in buildings?
So we're on the public. Can you put the bag down now? We're on the public pavement.
So I don't want you round that private property anymore, okay? If you are caught there again, I will come back and you can be arrested for it, okay? Do you understand that? I'm giving you a warning for this now. I'm being quite reasonable with you.
Okay, can you tell me which act and which section that is, please?
It's under Section 35 Act, but at the minute I'm giving you a warning.
Section 35
for it.
of what?
Yes, it doesn't matter what.
No, it does matter what.
No, okay. This is end of now, okay? Just because you're filming me, it really doesn't intimidate me. It doesn't scare me.
Okay. You don't
You've got a mask
intimidate
on your
me.
face like trying to hide your identity. It doesn't scare me.
You don't intimidate me. You can try and arrest me and anything like that.
All right. Well, I'm going to leave now, okay?
The officer's conduct remains unprofessional throughout. She cuts Gwen off mid-sentence, mocks him, refuses to clarify the law she's citing, and mislabels harmless actions like wearing a mask as intimidation. Even when Gwen references a home office document on police powers, she dismisses it entirely. Such behavior demonstrates a lack of accountability and training. Instead of assessing facts or de-escalating, she prioritizes dominance over lawful process. Her attitude is not just disrespectful. It's dangerous. When officers act based on emotion rather than legislation, public trust erodes, and lawful auditing becomes a high-risk activity for citizens simply holding power to account.
If I catch you on this premises again, okay, it's going to be taken further. You don't need that. You can get on with your day. You can go film some other buildings, okay? Get on with your vlogging business. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is one building that you can't film. Go and film another one.
I'll film what I like them in public.
But that's a private property that you've been on.
Yeah, it's publicly accessible. Section 33 of the Criminal Justice Act 1972.
Okay, well done.
However, the bit that you were on was part of private land, so you just weren't allowed on that bit. Okay?
Well, it's not government property, is it?
Huh?
Is it not government property?
That bit is government property.
Well, it's public property,
however,
isn't it?
no, it did not in this instance, just because of whatever goes on in there, and I've already had word with it. All right. So just because it's a government building doesn't necessarily mean it's always accessible to the public.
Well, okay. I didn't see any signs or anything, Constable.
I appreciate that, and whatever it might have been, we've just tried to sort it out as the lowest level that we possibly can. Okay,
no problem.
Which is why we've just asked you just to move away from the building and just not.
See, that's fine. If your colleague had asked as politely as you are right now.
In the first
No, you
place.
didn't. You give me attitude. You give me lip. You're acting like you're acting stupid.
I'm not
so
interested in either side now, as long as it's all resolved and we can just move on peacefully and quietly. All right.
Staff complicate the encounter by exaggerating Gwen's behavior, claiming he's argumentative and filming private property. None of these claims are accurate. There is no restricted access, no legal barrier, and Gwen clearly explains his purpose. Miscommunication and misinformation fuel the officer's aggression, showing how misunderstandings escalate into misuse of power. When officials don't know the law, they rely on subjective feelings rather than objective fact. This is dangerous in public service roles. Proper training and clarity of legal rights are critical. Without them, lawful, peaceful interactions can spiral unnecessarily into confrontation, as seen here.
Yeah, fine.
You happy with that? Love.
Yeah, see, you've been perfectly polite, thank you for that.
What I will say is that my colleague is dead right. We've given you the warning for it. If you come back, you can be arrested for breach of 35 notice.
Which act is that, sorry?
It's part of the Public Order Act.
Public Order Act, yeah.
I'll read it out for
Yeah,
you.
that's
If that
fine.
makes you feel better, I'll read it out.
Yeah.
So it's literally just that.
So antisocial behaviour crime and policing act 2014.
Do you suspect that I have been committing antisocial behaviour? Because there is a Home Office document that is called the...
Mate, listen, I don't care about the Home
Well, you should care, you should care.
No, I should-
Yes,
no,
you
'cause
should
you're just
care.
going on- it's
I think you need to get
completely
retrained, you do. I'm going to make a
I think
complaint,
that
yes
you
I
need
am.
to move
I'm
away
making
from the area.
No, I'm making a complaint about you, professional standards.
That's okay, you can do that.
I'm making a professional standards complaint about you. Yep, here we go. They'll have that as
got my
well.
details.
Yep, thank you.
Alright, we're done then. See you
Okay,
later.
bye-bye.